and welcome back to our channel. I'm Foxy and this is my little fox cub, and today we're going to bring you another day in the life with us. It's still lockdown as I'm filming, so it might include some lockdown activities. We've started weaning, so it might include some of that, and also I'm going to include everything that I've bought Fox Cub for Christmas so far. So he's going to be just over 6 months old, so it might give you some ideas for your baby or if you need to buy for a friend or relative's baby. If you're new here, please feel free to subscribe for more mum and baby content. And if you find this video helpful or like it, please give us a big thumbs up. We really appreciate it. Let's get started. We are just waiting for my friend Georgia to arrive and we're going to go and walk her dogs. But the weather has took a turn for the worse. The sky is literally black. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I still can't work the rain cover on the pram. So we better hope we don't get wet, don't we, Kirsten? Look at his cute outfit. He's Santa's little helper. So that'll be a nice walk, get some steps in, catch up with G, and then I'll see you when I'm back. I had a lovely walk with G. I think it's so important to try and get out every day, weather depending. It just makes you feel a lot better, and it's great to catch up with friends at the same time. Yay! Kirill and I heard about Woods Farm. It's a place where you can buy real trees, but they've also got a Christmas shop. So we decided to take Kirsten to look at all the pretty lights and maybe get a new bauble for the Christmas tree. This was the cute shop. You can see us walking around, looking for baubles, looking at all the pretty lights. It had so much Christmas stuff. It was really pretty, but we couldn't find a fox. That was sad. But look how nice the trees are. And then look at Kirsten. He slept the whole way. Took him to see all these pretty lights, and no matter what we did, he was asleep. Then we come home for a bit of weaning. You can see that's going really well. Oh dear. My Tesco had quite a lot of toys for the baby ages. This is the VTech section. I've got my eye on that nursery rhyme book. And there's little toot toot cars and Hey Dougie stuff. It's a bit old for babies, but I was impressed with what they had. This was the Fisher Price section. So you'll see some of this coming up in the next section. And then I really liked that 100 animals book at the bottom. This was the book section. They did have quite a lot. So I picked up a few books from there, which you'll see too. Yay! While Kirsten is napping, I've just made him a little treasure box for when he's awake. So I've put some of his sensory toys in and some just random objects from around the house. So we've got a tea strainer, some paper that came from my advent calendar, one of the sensory balls, another sensory ball that lights up, got a little rattle, a squidgy dishwashing thing, one of his spoons, hopefully for practice, little feather, one of his rattles, and because he's obsessed with the foil blanket, I cleaned out a crisp packet before he could play with that. And when he wakes up, I'll let him play with it. Kirsten, Mummy's made you a treasure box to play with. You can play with all these things in there. And we've got you some banana if you want to play with this. We'll see what you want to play with, okay? Not the crisp packet then that Mum cleaned out. What's this? We got paper. Can play with that. We have got a wash it up sponge. Don't like it? Yeah, okay, we've got a rattle. Do you want to hold it? So I'm now in the nursery and I am surrounded by toys. I was going to say because he's only 6 months old, we haven't bought him that much, but now looking at it, there's quite a lot. But it is his first Christmas. We have already given him some of this stuff to play with because my other half doesn't understand that you buy a present, wrap it up and then give it to somebody on Christmas. That's why it's a Christmas present. But we got a bit excited and gave him the presents to play with. But that's good because I can give you a review on what's worth buying. It might look like we've bought a lot, but basically anything that I was gonna need to buy him anyway, like a book, I was like, oh, that can be a Christmas present. So really, it's not too much stuff. I'm gonna start with the biggest things first. So when I gave birth to Kirsten, I had like a big long nightie on and it had Stitch on it from Lilo and Stitch, which I've never actually watched it, so I need to. And he's literally just obsessed. Whenever I wear it now, he like always just, his face lights up when he sees Stitch. So we bought him a giant Stitch. So hopefully he'll love that. So that's the biggest thing. I'm gonna move on to books. Just really quickly, he is getting into books now. So I'm like a big book geek, and when he was like from day one, I was like, quick, let's read a book. And obviously he wasn't really ever interested. But now at 6 months, he is like touching the pages and like wanting to play really. So these are all amazing. I've got Where's Santa Claus? And it's basically, we've got things like, is it Dear Zoo? And you lift up the like cardboard flap, which is fine. I can lift the flap up, but he obviously can't do it. Whereas this is felt. So I feel like because he can grab the pages now, I feel like he can do that a lot easier than the cardboard ones. So this is just a nice Christmassy one. Then this I have already given to him. So I can vouch it is amazing. It's like a sensory book. So it's called Never Touch a Panda. And it's got like bristles. And then babies love the black and white faces as well. So he's like obsessed with this. But on each page, there's like different feels, different touches. And he loves that. So I would recommend that. On Amazon, they are selling for like £7 each, but in Tesco it was 2 for £7. That's the 2 I got. So that was Tesco. Wow. Are you reading your book? Wow, wee. Do you want to touch the bit on the front, look? Clever. Then I haven't pulled the plug out yet. I haven't tried this one, but it's a sound book. Because I thought it's for nursery rhymes, so I thought he'd like the sounds, press the buttons. This one is from Usborne, and I've got a lot of friends that sell the Usborne books. So if you can buy from a friend, why not? Then I think everybody knows these books. We've only got That's Not My Fox, and I have asked friends to buy different ones, but this one's not, That's Not My Bus, and it's just sensory as well, like you can touch different parts. This one doesn't seem as good as the fox one, but oh yeah, he'll like that. So that's that. Right, now we're moving on to toys. We bought him, there's a set that you can get from Fisher Price and they're called Linkimals, so like linking animals. They are for like 9 months plus, but each animal, you buy them all separately, but they can link together. You don't have to buy more than one, but each animal does a different thing. So we've bought him the moose, and this one helps you count to 10, I think. And it's got 25 songs, sounds, tunes and phrases. So we've bought him the moose, which was one of the cheapest ones. And then my mum has bought him the llama. So the llama is good for learning the colours, and it's like one of the stacking things. But then they link together and they talk to each other. And then Kirill's dad has bought him the sloth. The sloth is just so cute. And I'm not entirely sure what the sloth does, but it will do something else. And then still to get, we've got the otter and the hedgehog that you can get. So I thought that was pretty cool that they link together, and then different family members can buy different ones. I also see these on Marketplace on Facebook all the time because, you know, I love a second-hand bargain. We've already given this to play with. It's also Fisher Price. It's like a dumbbell. He didn't like it at all until this week. So it's a good toy for like around 6 months. Got this in Tesco. But what's really cool is it lights up. So it's a rattle, which he now loves. Because for ages he wasn't keen on rattles at all, but now he's obsessed with it. But he especially likes it because it lights up. And you press the buttons and it plays music and teaches them the numbers as well. So I would recommend that. It wasn't too expensive, especially if you're a fitness freak like us. It's quite funny to see them with a little dumbbell. The problem that I'm finding though is we keep buying too much Fisher Price stuff, and it seems to be the same woman doing like the singing for every single toy. And no offense, she's got a really nice voice, but I'm getting a bit sick of hearing her all day long now. But Kirill bought him this dog, and it's meant to, I'm going to leave a link here because I'm not entirely sure what it's called. But it's Fisher Price again. But it's got different stages. So you can set it for like 6 months and it teaches them more like simple stuff. And then you can go up a stage, and it's got music, like colours, alphabet, and it lights up too. He isn't as keen on this one as this one, but I think this is one that he'll like grow into. And I think it was only about £15. So for a toy that's going to last a long time, I think that's good. Another Fisher Price thing. I haven't even opened this one yet, so this one might make it to Christmas. But when I bought it, it's basically a baby smartwatch. And this one is good as well because it lasts from 6 months to 36 months. Kirsten is obsessed with our smartwatches. Like, he's always trying to grab them and like play with them. So I thought this would be quite funny. I wasn't quite expecting it to be this big. Like, I'm sure that's bigger than Kirsten. But as well, it teaches them like numbers, keeps hands busy because it's got a clicker and a toggle on the side. You can place a call, so he can be calling all his baby friends. But I'll let you know when we... Okay, it's the same woman again. But it lights up, so he'll like that. That as well was a bargain. I think it was only about £6. So that's pretty good. I've only got 2 more electronic toys to go. So if anyone knows me, I've got a degree in German. So I'm quite keen to teach him little bits of German. Kirill is Russian, so if I had it my way, he would talk to him in Russian all the time and we would have like a multilingual baby. But I bought him this, my first radio, but it's German. and it's VTech, so it's not Fisher Price. And it will talk to him in German. Hello, come and hear the music. So that's more for my benefit, really. A German toy. Then this one, this is the brand that I like the most so far out of everything we've bought. It's called Bright Starts. I'm going to put a video in of him playing with this one, but it basically lights up. And
No, put it on your head. Now let's say goodbye. Goodbye. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands. If you're happy, happy.
then it like goes across the floor. And it encourages them to crawl because he's trying to catch the monkey. I didn't realise as well he loves it because he can like turn the monkey round and round. So this one is amazing. I think it's just going to get better and better as he gets better at crawling. So that's the Bright Starts monkey. Then there's not much left, guys. I got him a sensory mirror. I love it upstairs when we take him like close to the mirror. You might have noticed when I take my selfies, the mirror's like always dirty nowadays. It's because he's like tapping at the mirror. So I got him a little sensory mirror to play with. This I haven't even opened. It looks a bit scary really, but it's some finger puppets of the animals. Because old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And then, if you've watched some of my other vlogs, you'll know that we do baby sign language. So I bought the signing pack from our teacher, and it's basically got loads of signs so I can practice. So obviously this is for me really to learn more of the signs to do with him. And then for his Christmas Eve box, haven't actually got the box yet, but I think might just make it myself. I've got him a storybook. So this is Spot's first Christmas, and this is what I mean. You lift it up, but he's not as good with the cardboard as he is the felt. My mum actually got him this. I said I got it, my mum did. I might swap this for one of the other books though, so that he can have this around Christmas time, otherwise he's only going to read it for one day. And then a wooden toy. My mum also got him this to play with because we've got so much plastic stuff. I wanted some wooden as well. It lasts longer and it looks nicer, I think. And he has got new pyjamas for Santa Claus, but they are a matching set for me and Kirill, so I can't show you them just yet. But remember guys, it doesn't matter if you don't have matching pyjamas. I think the pressure of matching pyjamas now is just a joke. So that is all of his presents, and I'm sure he will be bored after seeing one of them. But yeah, we've given quite a lot of them to him now. If I was gonna tell you my top 3 things to buy a 6-month-old baby, it would be this for helping him crawl. Definitely a book. This is my favourite book, the sensory one. And then this is quite cool, the rattle that lights up. So I hope you found that helpful. I just wanted to say, I know this whole video has been about what I've bought Kirsten for Christmas, but I just wanted to say, like, deep down, we all know what's important at Christmas. It's like spending time with your family, which I really hope that we get to do this year. It's your health, your happiness, just making memories. Like, this is going to be Kirsten's first Christmas, and yeah, I wanted to get him some presents, but really it's just going to be making memories as a family for his first Christmas, taking lots of Christmassy photos, and that's what's important deep down. So don't feel like you have to buy any presents really, just as long as you're making nice memories. But I hope this video did give you some ideas. Just on a side note, my really beautiful friend Caitlin showed me this website. It's called Hartlepool Giving Tree, and I'm going to leave the link in the comments, well, in the description below. It's basically, just try to explain quickly, you go on the website and it's a charity that are helping children in families that have run away from domestic violence or other reasons that they might be in care. So you go on the website and it will say a 5-year-old boy is looking for a jigsaw, a 10-year-old girl is looking for a Barbie doll. You click on whichever one you're willing to buy, obviously some are more expensive than others, and like basically say that you're going to buy it, and you send it to this address in Hartlepool and they give it to the child, or make sure the child gets it for Christmas. And I just thought it was such a sweet thing to do, because like my friend said, her baby's just a few weeks older than Kirsten. Like, our babies don't know what Christmas is. One less present for them doesn't matter. But if we can make like a 10-year-old happy with a few presents, like, it's just such a nice idea. If you haven't got the internet, etc., you could also donate to your local food bank, because I know like they're desperate for food around Christmas. I always put in things like dairy-free selection packs for the kids around Christmas, and I always throw in things like oat milk, long life oat milk, soya milk, almond milk, because lots of people have allergies and I always see like normal milk, UHT, cow's milk in there. So I just throw some of my stuff in that we don't need. So it's just nice to give to people that are in need at this time, especially the year that we've had. Like, everyone needs a bit of help and cheering up. So I thought that was sweet. And I just hope that you all have an amazing Christmas in our support bubble weird world that we're in at the moment. Let me know if this video has given you any ideas for what you can buy your little babies, and let's go make some nice memories for Christmas. Yay! So thanks for watching, Foxy and Curb, and join us next week for a special vlog, because it's this one's half birthday. It is! Oh my god, it's your half birthday! You're going to be 6 months old! And Daddy's off work next week, so we'll be able to film some fun stuff. See you then, bye!